Yes, Elena.
Yes, we can.
Okay, great. All right, well, hi everyone again, and thank you for joining our webinar today. I will show you and tell you more on how to quickly launch your online training with the iSpring Learning Management System. And also today I'll be happy to share a few tips and tricks and 3 key things you should know about when you are looking for solutions for your online training. Well, a lot of companies nowadays move to online training, and for a good reason. It saves a lot of time, it's easier, it's faster. You don't have to spend time on live trainings, and it can be even more effective than live classes, as users can take courses at their own pace, even though it might seem strange or surprising. And we can proudly say that iSpring is the leader in e-learning, and when looking for a solution, a lot of our customers mention that they are looking for an easy solution, and that's why they choose iSpring. With iSpring, there is no learning curve, as it's very easy to use and user-friendly. Some of you might have already experienced that, have the iSpring suite license. So let me show you quickly the basic steps that you would take to launch your online training. And, well, any online training starts with content creation. And the tool that we have for it is iSpring Suite, our full package of authoring tools. iSpring Suite works as an add-in for PowerPoint, so it will appear in your PowerPoint ribbon as an additional tab, just like here, as you can see. And I'm sure some of you already have existing PowerPoint presentations that you'd like to deliver online, so you can publish them just in a few clicks. Of course, if you want, you can enhance your PowerPoint with other components like audio and video narrations, quizzes, interactions, dialogue simulations, screen recordings, characters, etc. So to publish your course online, just hit publish and select the destination where you'd like to place your presentation. So you can save it locally on your computer so that you can then embed it into your website or blog. You can publish it to CD, to iSpring Cloud, which is our web-based platform for quick sharing. iSpring Learn, our LMS, that we will take a closer look at today, and any third-party LMS and video format. So iSpring Learn, it's our web-based solution where you can host your content, courses, and quizzes. It allows you to easily share your content online. It includes including modules and tests. So here's the iSpring Learn webpage. And then you can also track learners' results. So you'll know how your users complete the courses, whether they need to improve or they are doing great. Okay. To upload your PowerPoint course to publish it quickly to your iSpring Learn account, you'll need to select the iSpring Learn tab here and then add your account information and hit publish. After that, your course will be converted and it will appear in your iSpring Learn account in the content list. Of course, if you have so that's very simple. These are the basic steps that you would take to publish your course. So then you can share it with iSpring Learn. But of course, if you have some other authoring tools or some files in other formats, you can publish those files with this Add Course button. So you can upload all kinds of files like SCORM packages, FLV videos, MP4 videos, audio, Flash, and documents. And the great thing about iSpring Learn is that we don't have any storage or bandwidth limitation. So you can upload as many files as you want. And a lot of learning management systems charge additional fees on the number of files you upload. So with iSpring Learn, you don't need to worry. You can upload as many files as you want and of large size. After you upload your content, you can easily manage it on the content page here. So you can customize permissions for your courses. So you'll need to just select the course and select the Permissions tab. You can assign courses. It's very flexible. Changing course permissions will affect who sees the course, and you can also set custom completion certificates for each item, so users will be able to download their certificates of completion right in their user portal. We have also recently added the learning path feature, and it's also called a learning plan. And with this feature, you can combine your modules and courses into those packages, like courses where users have to pass the first chapter, for example. So here's the first chapter, and after they pass the first chapter, they can move to the next one. So you can limit the navigation, you can limit the access, so users have to pass the first chapter successfully, and this way you can provide your users with more personalized learning. Another great thing about iSpring Learn is that you can sell your content online with this system. So all you need to do is just go to the Settings tab, then select Ecommerce, and this way you won't need to set up your own website with some other e-commerce system, as it's already set up within iSpring Learn. All you need to do is just put the account information, your account details like PayPal or authorize.net, and share the link to the content with your users. To do that, you'll need to go to the content page and then go to the details, and here you can just copy. Oh, sorry, that's in the invite tab. So you can add users beforehand and then send the invites, or put in the email addresses in this tab and then send the invitations to your users. You can also go to the availability tab and copy the link to this course. Here it is, and then just put it on your website or share it through the social networks, and your users will be able to log in to their account and view the content. And here's the e-commerce tab where you can set the price, and this way your users will need to first pay for the course, and only then they can view the content. Another great thing about iSpring Learn is that it has a convenient user management system, and users can be assigned to different groups, organizations, and with different roles and permissions, like administrators, publishers, organization administrators, or just users. And you can add users via email invitations, as I mentioned earlier, or you can import users with a CSV file, or users can register themselves. So you will just share a link to the course, and they will need to enter their email, their password, and get registered. So you can enable that option in the account settings. And the main purpose of an LMS is the tracking, right? So one of the main advantages of iSpring Learn is that it offers an extensive set of reports where you can track detailed statistics like quiz reports, provide information on scores, as well as particular answers and attempts for each user. People reports will show you the activities of individuals or groups, and you can see where learners excel and where they need to improve. Content reports will reveal how your users are progressing through their courses, and e-commerce reports give you an overview of your sales history. All right, there's one question. Will there be more about e-commerce selling online without our own store? Yes, so let me cover that right now. So to do that with iSpring Learn, as I showed you the settings, you'll need to just go to the e-commerce tab and add your PayPal or authorized.net account, as I mentioned earlier. So basically, your users will follow the link that you share with them, and when they log in to the account, they will see the form where they will need to enter their credit card information and pay for the course. So that's the online payment, and you can just take the link to the course and place it on your website, and that's all. So you don't really need to do anything else to sell your content online. You don't need to have a store. It's just the link. Of course, if you want, you can put your list of courses on your website so users can select, or you can just add all of your paid courses to the content tab. You can upload them here, and then when they log in, they will see the list of courses in their account, and they can buy the course they want to view. So that's all. So it's pretty easy. You can you can see how a user would see the account if you go to the user portal and then preview user portal, and this way you'll see the list of courses and how users can buy the content. Okay, how do you set up the login info? You can set up the login info if you go to your People tab and add users from this tab, or you can enable the self-registration and users will register themselves. So you won't even need to set up the login info. Okay, so there are a few more questions. How can we embed this with our existing e-commerce system? You can integrate iSpring Learn with other systems through API or with our support of the integration with other platforms. So your users can be logging in on your platform and then be redirected to iSpring Learn. That's the single sign-on feature that we have added to our LMS recently. So if you want to learn more about that, we can send you more information on this, and we can cover that at the end of the webinar too, if you have
I think, Zelina, I'll talk more about it in the end of this webinar.
Okay, yes, that would be great. Thank you, Michael. Okay, so that's the Ecommerce feature. And all right, let me go to the reports tab where we stopped. So with these reports, you can measure the effectiveness of your online system, of your training, and assess students' knowledge, and you'll understand what needs to be improved, what needs to be done for future success. You might also want to customize your portal, the design of your account. You can do that if you go to settings, and here's the user portal tab. Here you can find the welcoming information. I mean, you can change the welcoming information. You can put in the instruction message. You can set the localization for your account if you have users speaking other languages, and you can also change the branding. So it will match with your color scheme, like your website, or with your platform, other platform that you'd like your iSpring Learn account to be integrated with. You can add your own company logo, and this will make your account personalized. That's the desktop view, but we also have the mobile app, the free mobile app for iSpring Learn, and it is available for iOS and Android. You can download it on the App Store and on Google Play, and it will allow your users to view the content on their mobile devices anytime, anywhere, even offline, because we have this offline mode, and all results are tracked offline. So don't worry, as soon as the internet connection is back, the results will be sent to the LMS, and you can then track the statistics again. So this is the mobile app, and these are the key features of our LMS. But there are so many solutions out there nowadays, and sometimes one doesn't know where to look first. But there are some tricks that you need to know, that you need to pay attention to in order to find the solution that would meet your requirements. And I'd like to cover three key things that are important when you are searching for an LMS or when you're comparing various systems. And the first important thing is that you wouldn't want to lose your statistics, right? When you work with an LMS, when your users view the content, they expect the system to work perfectly. And sometimes there might be some technical issues, and some of the statistics might get lost. And I can definitely assure you that with iSpring Learn, all of the data will be saved and kept in the account. Even if you delete a user, you can still track that information. So you can also make your users inactive. If they are not going to log into your account anymore, you can just make that user inactive and then still have access to the data, to the reports. And that's really important. So please pay attention to that. Another thing is that with iSpring Learn, you can easily scale your e-learning in the corporate environment. So we have a few customers who have up to 20,000 users, and they added those users really quickly. You don't need to spend a lot of time on that. You don't need to add them one by one, we have this import option that I mentioned earlier. You can just download this template and add those users to this file and upload this file to the LMS. But that's not the only thing. As Michael said, he will mention a few things like the integration of iSpring with other platforms, so you can add your users to the account in the shortest time possible. And the third great thing is that we are open to custom projects. I mean, when you work with an LMS, you might find the design not really matching with your brand, or you might want to have some additional reports or have the mobile app specifically laid out so it will correspond with your needs. I can say that our company has a special department who works with custom projects with customers who'd like to redesign the reports or the user portal a little bit or work with the mobile app. So feel free to share your needs, your requests, and we are open to discussions. So these are the key things, and I'm sure there are other things that Michael can cover at the end as well. And especially for our webinar attendees, we are happy to announce this special offer. And let me show you the, well, for some reason it's not opening. So I'm happy to tell you that if you purchase the iSpring Learn subscription till the end of this month, you can get a 20% discount. But we understand that it might take more time to discover the features, the way the system works. You might need more time to test it out. So if you purchase the subscription in July, we can offer you the 10% discount. And just let us know, and we'll be happy to find the right solution, the right option for you. Okay. That's all that I wanted to mention today, and I think there are a few questions. Can we get custom information when students sign up? That is, can we build our own enrollment form? I believe that's the form that you to set up when users register themselves, right? So, of course, yes, you can do that if you go to your account settings. Well, let me, for some reason, my computer is a little slow. That happens. Okay, there you go. Okay, so you'll need to go to your People's tab, and then you user profile fields, and here you'll find the fields that are available, or you can add your own custom fields, so users will need to enter that information when they register, when they sign up for the course. Hope that answers your question. User meaning content provider, or user meaning how many people access the learning. User meaning the users who view the content. So you can add various types of users. They can be admins, publishers, those who publish the content, who assign courses, and users who view the content, who take the courses and tests.
Yeah, but anyway, all of them are users of the system, right?
That's right, yes. So all of them are considered as users. And another great thing about iSpring Learn is that you'll need to select the plan based on the number of active users. So you can register as many users as you want. You don't need to add only those users who will take the content this month or next month. You can add them all and select a plan based on how many of them would be active during a month. So that's important.
And another benefit of this approach, of this payment plan, of this method, is that you don't need to delete inactive users, so you can have as many active users as you want, but your plan will be, I mean, only active users are counted, right?
That's right, yes. And I know that a lot of learning management systems don't do that. So um, that's really great about iSpring Learn. Okay, so can we allocate a student number when students enroll? You can track how many users are registered in the system if you go to the Settings tab and find your billing information. So you'll see the plan that you have, the number of active users. I don't really have a lot, unfortunately. And you'll see the subscription, when it expires, and the number of content items. So you can find all that information here. And you can learn more about active users. We have a special article, and if you want to learn more about that, you can take a look at that article.
Yeah, and be careful with this tab. Don't, Elena, don't click on the button down below.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not gonna do
random
it.
and scary.
That's right. Okay. Users can view their results history. Will it be possible to change the view history option individually at each user, or only all users at the same time? The view history option is available to all users, and it's the way it works at this point. Well, let me find. Okay, this is the user portal, and here's the history tab, so I can track my own history. This is the way it works right now, but if you could share your opinion on how you'd like to see this page, how you'd like your users to see their history, we'll be happy to look into that and find the option that would work for you. And as I mentioned earlier, we are open to custom projects, and just share your feedback with us, what you'd like to see, and we can discuss that in more detail. Do we need to pay the annual iSpring fee in order to have any kind of access to our iSpring PowerPoint? Well, when you purchase the subscription for iSpring Learn, it's usually the annual subscription. If you start a free trial and if you're not going to have any users, well, with the free trial, you can test it out and have your PowerPoint courses there. But then when you start the subscription, you start it for 1 year or for, let's say, 2 years or 3 years. And if you know that you're not going to have any activity in the system for a certain period of time, we can actually freeze the account for you. So you'll just need to send the request to us. We'll freeze the account so no one can access it, and then you can start working with it later again. So I believe that's what you're looking for. Okay, and could you give a quick summary or review of the dashboard? You logged in after you started. The dashboard is the main page that you would see when you log into the system, to the account, and usually it gives you this like window, a pop-up window where you can find the video tutorials of iSpring Learn. But when you close that, you'll see this dashboard with information about your account, the popular content, the newest content, active users, active groups, etc. The platform is pretty user-friendly, so you'll understand what you want to do. If you want to add content, you'll need to go to the Content tab. You can enable discussions. If you want your users to be able to leave comments, to post comments for the content, for various modules. You can run the reports here in the Reports tab. The Webinars tab is in the beta version right now. We are going to add the Webinars feature to our LMS. The People tab allows you to add users and manage your list of users and admins, publishers, and organizations and groups. So users are divided into the groups, and those groups are added to organizations. So this is some kind of a hierarchy where you can put your users into. Okay, the next question. Do you plan on adding an automated certificate feature added to the quiz section when a customer passes the quiz? Actually, with iSpring Quizmaker, you can send the quiz results to a certain email or to your server. So the quiz results are automatically sent to the email address that you indicate in the quiz properties, or they are sent to your server, and then you can automate that process, and the certificates will be emailed to your users if you set up a certain script to do that, and that's the way it works. But usually it's done with the learning management system, so you can add those
Yeah,
certificates. Sorry?
Lena, those, sorry to interrupt you. Those options in QuizMaker are created for non-LMS usage. So if you don't have your own LMS, if you don't use iSpring Learn or any other learning management system, if you just put your quiz online, you can use these options like sending results to email or send results to your server, where you have to hire a developer to create a so-called LMS. Yeah, so you can create your own simple learning management system, or at least a database that would store the results. But with iSpring Learn, no, any of these headache will ever bother you. Yeah.
That's right. That's why learning management systems are used. You don't need to set up your own script. You don't need to set up your server. All you need to do is just publish the course online in a few clicks and then share it with your users. So after they complete the course, they can go to their account, they can go to the completed tab and find the courses they passed, and if there is a certificate added for this course, they can download the PDF copy for that certificate. Well, here's the get certificate option. So that's how
Yeah, and
it
also
works.
you can create your own certificates.
Mm-hmm. There is a way to add a custom certificate if you go to settings, and then, as far as I remember, that was in the user portal. No, administrator portal. There is a few buttons here. Okay, here is the certificate tab, and here you can add the title for the certificate, and we have a video tutorial on how to create a custom certificate template, and then you can browse for that file, you can search for it on your computer and upload it here. And the certificate will be generated automatically. It will have the name of the user, the name of the course, and the date it was completed. Well, I'm not sure if I have an app. Well, anyway, so that's the PDF certificate that users can download. All right. Another question. What is the definition of active user? Active users are those users who log in to the system during the billing period. So it's any user who logs into the system. So for example, you can have a plan for 100 users, and you can add as many users as you want. They will be inactive unless they log into the system. So when a group of users logs into the system, when you reach the limit of 100 users, you can upgrade to the higher plan if necessary, or another group of users can log in the next month. So if you have some kind of sessions like that, your users can take the content at different periods of time. So that's very convenient when you have some kind of exams, when you have constant change of users, and they can log in, let's say, first month, and another group of users will log in the next month. So it works this way. If a user doesn't log in during a month, this user is deactivated automatically by the system. So you don't need to do that manually. And this way, new users can log in. So they don't take the space, and you'll have space for new users like that. Okay. We want each student to be given a student number. Can the system give a student number when they enroll? I believe there is no way to do that automatically with the system, right, Michael? It's the
Yeah, the unique the unique ID for every user is their email address. So every user distinct from another by their email. And if you like to assign some number to your users, you can do it like both ways that come up in my mind. Like you can create custom email addresses with the username and their ID number, numeric number, or you can use an API when you're registering to when your users are signing up to iSpring Learn. You can assign some random number or some numeric number that's counted from 1 to say 10,000. So you can do that, but it'll require a little addition work with the APIs that iSpring Learn provides. So if you have a developer in your company, you can do that just in 1 or 2 days. It's not such a complex task.
Okay, well, as far as I know, we are going to have this feature where you can register your users not with an email, but with some ID or
Mm-hmm.
some number, as we have discussed that with our product managers recently. So
Yeah, because everyone wants to assign numbers to users, not their names.
that's right. So that's how you can do that. And there are two questions about webinars. Could you please mention something about the webinar button? Webinars in beta, this means we can record live webinars and add to our LMS. The webinars feature is still under development, and it's just like the webinar that we are having right now. So it would be a live webinar, and your users could join your meetings online and then listen to your live class. And you don't need to have those classes in one room, so you can have them online like that. And it's still under development, as I said, and we are working on this feature. It's in the beta mode. If you want, we could add it to your trial account so you can test it out, but it's not yet released, and we are planning to release this feature in the nearest future. Maybe by the end of this year or early next year, but it's hard to say exactly as we still need to test it out and make sure it works perfectly to release, so you don't have any issues, of course. So
Mhm.
we prefer to do the thorough testing to
Yeah,
release
that's right.
platform. Okay, so I think these are all of the questions. And Michael, if you want, you can share your opinion on the integration of iSpring Learn with other platforms, how to add
Yeah, sure.
users.
Yeah, can you share, give me presenter rights?
Yes, just 1 second.
Well, there's not much to share, but at least one picture of how
Mm-hmm.
it looks like in schematic view.
Mm-hmm. Just one moment.
Okay. So, do you see my my screen where it says GWT technology for SSO?
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, let me just recover three three options you need to pay attention when selecting a system. First, it is got to be convenient for users to use it. I mean, the way
Mm-hmm.
it looks. So you've seen how Elena showed you the system, the way system works, and its design is very uh, customizable, and also you can set your own branding,
Mm-hmm.
etc. And it's the same on desktops and on mobile devices. Say when you take an iPad, you will see exactly the same page as you see now on my
Mm-hmm.
screen. So system should be mobile friendly, and iSpring Learn has its own iPad and Android app that lets users complete their courses on their mobile devices. So the second point is stability of the system. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
iSpring um, iSpring Learn is very stable and I can say robust and efficient system that also has great scalability and pretty much fast response time. You can host as many users as you want. Probably it'll fit most companies, even bigger, up to hundreds of thousand users.
Mm-hmm.
So, and all of these users can access courses simultaneously. The iSpring Learn system is very So yeah, when we speak about scalability, we mean that a large number of users can access the system at one time.
That's right.
Yeah, and also uh, the uptime of the system is near 100%. It's 99.99%. And um, yeah, we have some maintenance works for when we update the system, and some of the uh, options might not be working properly. As with any system on the internet, it's nothing to hide, but every time we are planning to do some operations on our systems, on our hardware and software, we put notifications on the top of the screen, so everybody will see that during this time. Usually it's not longer than 5 minutes to restart a server or update software on the server side, and during this period of time, there might be some delays in the way system functions. But we are glad to notify that we have near 100% uptime. So
Yeah, that's
um,
right.
yeah, the third point is the integration with your systems and services. Let's say you have your own website, and you want to have your users be automatically logged into iSpring Learn LMS as soon as they log into your website. So here we face the term called single sign-on. Everybody experiences a single sign-on technology every day when they use Google, because Google account is a single sign-on type of the access, because you log in just once and you get access to all Google services, no matter what, whether YouTube or uh, Google Mail or any other
Google,
Google service.
Google Docs.
Yeah, Google Docs. So in order to set a single sign-on for your company, you actually need to have a developer who can do that. But iSpring Learn provides flexible interfaces to interact with the system from the developer's point of view. So if you have a developer, you can set as you can include this technology for your use on your website. So all of your users will just enter email and be registered on your website, and at some point of their user experience with your system, they might be redirected completely transparently to them, to users, redirected to iSpring Learn. So it's very transparent and secure, and all you need to do is just to set a secret key on your website, both on iSpring Learn, and this system will function like a breeze. So even if this email of the user is not registered with the system, with iSpring Learn, it will automatically create a new user with this name, so you don't need to develop some additional scripts. iSpring Learn trusts this channel, this single sign-on channel. If you want to integrate your website or your system with iSpring Learn, it's very easy to use. So all well documented. And if you have any questions on how to do that, or you already have your developer sitting next to you and wanting to know how can I integrate my system with iSpring Learn? You can go to our website, ispringsolutions.com, under support. You go to help docs and select Learn, means iSpring Learn. And here under help docs, we can see the full list of what you can do with the system from the administrator point of view and from the say developer in your organization. If you want to have some higher level of integration, like assigning IDs to your users in the automatic mode. You can create a user using so-called REST API.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's not much to show to our regular users, especially end users, learners. They don't need to know anything about that. So this all is dedicated to developers who are responsible to integrate iSpring Learn with their systems. So that's pretty much it.
And I'd like to mention that you can find the support contact details on our webpage that Michael shared. So if you do need any help with the platform or with our solutions, if you have any questions, you can contact our support team or call them, so you'll talk to the live person, I mean the real person who can help you with any questions you might have. And once again, let me share the information on our special offer. If you do want to go with iSpring Learn and if you're ready to start your subscription, we are happy to offer you the 20% discount. And if you need more time, if you'd like to go with iSpring Learn and start with it in July, we can offer you the 10% discount. So just let us know, and you can send a message to me or Olga, and we'll be happy to offer you the right solution, the right plan, or answer any other additional questions that might pop up when you start using the system, when you start the free trial, because that's when usually new questions come up, and we are always here to help you. Don't hesitate to shoot us an email or give us a call. So I believe that's everything, and I'd like to thank you everyone to joining our webinar. We're happy that you were with us today, and we'll have the recording of this webinar. If you want, we can send you the recording, and so you can then share it with your colleagues. Just send your email, send us your contact information, and we'll shoot you the link for this webinar recording. All right, well, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Michael, for your extensive overview of the integration and for your help with technical questions.
Sure. Thank you, Lena. Thank you, Michael, for your best and perfect overview of iSpring Learn.
Thank you, Olga. And have a great day, everyone.
Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
Yeah, see you next time. Bye-bye.